Hello everyone and welcome to a life of yes. I'm Rajat and today I'm going to share to you experiences of a visually impaired person. The moment someone sees a person with disability, they are so eager to go ahead and help, but many hesitate due to fear of whether their action or words would offend or hurt the other person. It's okay if you are not sure, you can go ahead, ask the person if they require some help. If they do, go ahead and help them. Otherwise, don't take their no as a personal, as offensive or something which is against you. Visual impairments are not always evident. 15 years ago, my friend and I we decided to visit Dharmasthala. We booked our tickets in a specially abled quota of seats. We boarded the bus. Every time the conductor would pass by me, they would stand, look at me, and say, "Are you really blind? Can you not really see?" I, of course, I don't have the dark glasses or the white cane, but not all visual impairments are visually evident. Take, for example, optic nerve damage or retinal damage, or a person having low vision or even color blindness. So, not necessary that every visual impairment is very evident to the look. Okay, when it comes to differently able people, generally people are very protective, overprotective in fact. The other day, my wife Somya and I, we were walking down in the parking lot. The security guard who looked at us came running and said, ma'am, hold him. We were scared. We didn't know what was happening. Then we realized he was talking to us. What he did not realize was Somya, with her eagle eye, was looking after me, observing my every move, and giving me audio instructions so that I can orient myself around the surroundings. But the security, who didn't know this, was petrified. He thought I would bump into a pillar or slide off the stairs or hurt myself. Generally, family and friends of people with disability are so overprotective, they do not want them to get hurt. They do not realize the kind of impact. Generally, it's okay to be extra vigilant and be protective, but also give them the freedom to explore and orient and move around so that they get more confidence. Otherwise, they're going to be engulfed in fear. What you're actually thinking of protecting them will actually increase the fear much more. Other thing is, people generally direct the queries of a differently able person to the person accompanying them. The other day, Somya and I went to a hairstylist, and the person asked, "Madam, what services would he want?" She shrugged and said, "Why don't you ask him?" Not being able to see, people, assume that they do not have the capability of, deciding for themselves. Quite understandable. I'm not blaming them, because the moment they close their eyes, they find it difficult to do the things around. So they assume that even visually impaired people, who are generally used to doing the things or a slightly different way. So, my dear friends, do not hesitate to go ahead and help if you find any visually impaired person. Ask them if they want any help. If they say yes, go ahead and help them. If they say no, do not take it personally, do not get offended. Probably they want to experiment and see or find out if they can do that by themselves. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, share the video to help others, and do send in your comments if you have any questions. Thank you for watching the video and have a fabulous day.